Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Actual Play UK. Apologies for the lateness this evening. The tech demons did indeed come for us, but can we please, in the chat, get some big applause for producer John, who absolutely smashed it this evening, getting everything working
Nailed
when
it.
it was really working against him. We really want to send our big thanks out to John for working so hard for us tonight. I am here with, how many is it? 5? Is it 5? Yes, 5. Math. 5 amazing people. We are going to be playing a game called 13th Age, set in the world of VAEL, which is an original setting from the show Realms of Peril and Glory, which is where I hail from. But before we get too deep into that, I would love to introduce the rest of these folks to you now. Can we start with Fiona?
Cool. Hello.
You're
It's me. What would you like me to introduce, Zack? I can go.
Who are you? Where are you from? What
Where
are
am
you
I?
doing here? How did you get on this
Ooh.
call?
Okay, 4 big questions. Hello, my name is Fiona. I use she/her pronouns. I am from What Am I Rolling, which is a twice monthly RPG one-shot podcast. And how did I get on this call? I clicked the link about an hour and a half ago, and I've not left since.
Well done. Thank you. Lou.
Hi, I am Lou. I am from the Actual Play podcast of Dice and Them, and I got onto this call because I sat next to Zack at dinner at D&D in a Castle this year, and then we became friends, and he let
You
me
very
be on a
kindly
stream.
swapped meals with
That's
me
so
when I didn't like
sweet.
fish.
That's true. I did swap
This
meals
is
with you.
lovely.
Yeah, I was the goddamn hero.
You were, as that will carry on tonight. Shamini.
Hey, my name is Shamini. I use she/her pronouns, and I am an RP geek from the RPGeeks. We do science and stuff. How did I get here? I don't know. Where am I? What's happening? What is
Classic
this
Shamini.
place?
Shamini just appears in calls where great actual play is about to take place.
Yeah, so true.
Oh my God.
Checks out.
And then hailing from Realms of Peril and Glory, we've got Liz Campbell.
Hi, I'm Liz Campbell. I'm from Realms, and where Zack goes, so goes my nation. So well, I'm here.
It's like Avatar. It's like, and then one day, Realms of Peril and Glory attacked.
We're building up.
And finally, James Barbarossa.
Where is he
Hi,
from?
I'm James Barbarossa. I'm the Fire Nation of Realms of Peril and Glory. Hi, my name's James Barbarossa. My pronouns are he, him. I'm from Realms of Peril and Glory. We have a great time. I will be playing all of the NPCs as is standard in a Realms of Peril and Glory VAEL 13th Age game.
Yes. So yes, you might have heard that. I'm running the game today, but I will not in fact be playing most of the NPCs. There might be like one or two like one-line NPCs just to casually flick them along. But really, the real heavy hitter tonight is going to be James Barbarossa, who will be performing the NPCs. So everyone get excited for that.
And I
if you
feel
were-
really confident about it.
If you are not familiar with the setting of VAEL, please don't worry. You do not need to be. We're doing an all-new story with all new characters, except for one who's from the game that we already did. But you don't need to know too much about that. But if you do, it's a real plus. What do you need to know about the world of VAEL? The world of VAEL is a place filled with magic, monsters, and machines. Magic has been harnessed in an almost scientific way to create technologies that you will encounter in the world today. But there are also deep, dark crevices of the world where spooky things happen sometimes. I prepared that statement. I would, before we sorry, was someone going to say something?
Nope.
No.
Just making notes about the crevices.
Yeah,
So-
I've
The
got that
crevices.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
the crevices.
crevices.
Cool. Great.
Before we hop into the game, I just want to give a quick shout out to the upcoming game, or sorry, not the upcoming game, the upcoming event, Dragon Meet, that's happening on December 2nd, 2023, very soon. You are going to hear all of us at Dragon Meet, except maybe James. James, maybe not. Everyone is going to be at
Wow.
Dragon Meet, right?
Yes.
James might not be there,
I might.
but he might. Hey, why don't you turn up and find out? But we're all going to be at Dragon Meet. We're going to be doing a live show. A lot of us are going to be in live shows. So please consider heading on down. Fiona, where can people get tickets for Dragon Meet this year?
Great question there. If you type in Dragon Meet, you come to a very interesting website. And then you get into that website and click on the tickets. And that'll take you to Ticket Tailor, and you can get your Dragon Meet tickets there. And they're about £15. You can get them up to 2 days before the event or on the day of. So come along, have fun, come meet us, because we're going to be super cool. So
We are.
Well,
We're not
And it's
now,
also
but
a
we're
great
going to be.
tabletop convention
yeah,
with a
we're
lot of
building
games.
up to it. Building up
Yeah.
to
We're
it.
gonna learn how to
There's
be
also
super
a
cool
lot of
before Dragon
amazing
Meet.
vendors there that are gonna like be selling some cool stuff. You can find games that you've never heard of and talk to the people who made it and learn all about it. It's such an amazing time that I have to highly recommend it. Okay, without any further ado, shall we jump into things? I'm very nervous. I don't know.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay,
Let's do it.
Lou,
Yes.
let's begin with you.
Okay.
Your brain barely has time to register the freezing cold wind pelting against your skin as you sprint through the trees. Your mind is too focused to hear the gentle whispers echoing around you in the woods. You are back in that night. You can feel your lungs burning and your muscles aching. Lou, can you tell me a bit about who we're seeing as you run, searching for your brother?
You see an elfin woman. She's, well, not really a woman, she's a teenager. And you know, a regular teenager. I'm not an elf teenager. She's probably not like 90. We established that all the races probably age about the same time.
Yes.
In the for the
We
convenience
established it was too
purposes.
confusing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, she has, oh, I wish I knew what Shamini looked like so that I could make it.
You're
We
going
forgot
first.
to
You're
discuss
going
this.
first.
Sorry.
Wait, yeah.
Yes.
I did not
I
think this was
forgot.
going to come up, what I
I
would
don't
look
know
like.
what we
Okay.
look like. What do we look like?
Okay, Shamini.
We ginger.
That was my instinct. We are ginger.
Oh, well done.
So
Okay,
much prep.
Yeah, so she's got long red hair, and she's got really green eyes, and she is kind of not like classically elven beautiful. She's kind of her hair's kind of scraggly and it doesn't fall in like perfect ringlets or anything. She's kind of average height. She's not tall and willowy and whatever else, and she's but she is running for all that there is worth, and she can do a bit of running. She's a sports person at high school, so is
Classic.
able to do some running, a degree of running.
Amazing. You hear some familiar screams and fists banging against wood somewhere in the distance. What would you like to do?
I look around to see if there's any kind of big bits of wood. I'm used to hitting stuff with a bat. That's not a weird thing. I'm a sports person.
Sports.
So I'm going to look around and see if I can find any sort of thing that would be a sort of a club-like weapon, because I don't know what the danger is.
course.
And there might be some danger that needs fending off with a bat.
You kind of furrow around in the bushes, and you are able to see, like, you know when you are a teenager, so you know when, like, a couple of years ago, you were on the playground and you would find a big stick, and that would be the best day of your life?
Yeah.
You found a big stick.
Great. Good. I feel much better about the situation now that I've got my big stick. And then I guess as best as I can, while I'm carrying a very big stick, I just have another little run.
So you run further and you see the bright burning light of a small hut that has been set ablaze. The trees surrounding the hut are catching fire, and you hear the screams of your teammates trapped inside the shack.
Help! Help! Somebody help, please!
Songrup! Okay, I'm coming.
Twig!
Yeah. Are you inside? Are Is there a clear door latch or
There
knob
is.
or something,
There's a
Zack?
door. There is a door. You see that there is a handle. If you want to try to pull it, you can. I can make you. You can make a strength check to see if you can wrench it open.
Is the outside of the door actively on fire?
Not yet.
Okay, then yes, I absolutely will do that.
Amazing. Roll me that strength check, please. And can you do it at advantage? Because you are full of adrenaline.
Okay, I'm going to assume that I'm going to get you to tell me what to add because I don't think the one on my character sheet's going to be relevant.
Okay.
Good point.
That's true. Add +2.
Okay, that's a 10.
You know what? It wasn't a hard check. You
Okay.
push very hard, and with the assistance of everyone pushing on the other side of the door, it bursts open, and each of the people inside begin to spill out, running out of the smoke and fire and inferno that is starting to surround them. Running out of the door, can you let me know who we're seeing, starting with Fiona?
Yes, I definitely would be out first. So you see this almost like a ball appear, doing a very classic charger move, because obviously as part of the sports team, Ariadne Hollow is first line offensive. She's just burrowing out a halfling with sort of very frizzy hair, maybe a little bit caught on fire from the flames, sort of sandy blonde ringlets, eyes like a dark hazel, and a couple of like early sort of freckles and stuff, and definitely fear in her eyes as she just barrels out and is just coughing and spluttering a couple of feet away from the blaze and just.
Next out, Shamini. Who are we seeing?
You see an elf figure that like might be for a moment mistaken for Twig, who's just opened the door from the outside. Same sort of green eyes, scraggly hair, but with like a large amount of like product in it.
Oh no, is it caught fire?
It's not. I mean, it's kind of like bubbling. It's like there's some melting
horrible
happening.
smell.
It's not. The product was a mistake. And yeah, this elf boy just sort of like raggedy, panting, and occasionally making sort of high pitched like squeaks, like the remnants of a scream that is gone, just just like tumbling out.
Liz, who is next out of that space?
So, tripping out the door, you see a very tall, quite thin and gangly Zongroff Growlshack. She's an orc, an umber orc, a citizen of New Harbor. Anyone who is familiar with VAEL would know Zongroff, but this is not the big, tall, broad Zongroff that you might know. It's an awkward, gangly teen who also looks terrified.
All of you feel your stomachs drop as you turn and see one of your teammates still hasn't escaped the burning hut. Lou, your first act. You turn and see Priscilla, your team's striker, trapped under a fallen beam. It's as the building has started to collapse. Twig, help me, please.
Oh my god, Scylla, hold on. And Twig like puts her scarf like over her mouth and kind of tries to protect her eyes a little bit and goes towards Priscilla.
I'd love another strength check from you. I'll give it to you at advantage again.
Oh, I'm glad I had that advantage because the first one was a 3. The first one is a 15 plus 2, you said, so 17.
Amazing. So it's almost like that mama bear instinct of feeling the adrenaline rush through you. You lift this beam for a moment, and Priscilla is able to pull herself out from underneath and starts to run towards the door. You quickly spot that she's dropped 2 items in her haste. There's a speaking stone, and you see this old kind of runic carving Would you like to pick them up as you go?
Yeah. I'm
Amazing.
sure that I'm not going to give them to her now. It's probably not important, but I'll make sure I've got them.
Exactly. You all begin to sprint out of the woods as you see the fire is starting to spread, a forest fire beginning to loom across the horizon. And you turn back, Twig, in that moment, and you see in the wreckage, wrapped in a halo of fire made of smoke and haze, is the silhouette of a man. The only feature you can make out through the inferno are his eyes that regards you with a great, gnawing hunger and contempt. You feel a wretched, haunting scream erupt from your mouth as you are thrust awake. Welcome back to the modern day in New Harbor City. Lou,
Hello.
where do you, in your current form, awaken? And can you tell us how you've changed?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So what you see before you is not an elven woman with red hair and kind of average build and whatever else. That's something I didn't think about at the time, because what you see now is a metallic casing. You see a glowing a glowing light that kind of comes, and you see the rune that was picked up off of the floor in that burning house affixed onto this person's chest, and it is still Twig, but yes, they're on the inside that is still Twig, but on the outside they are now Forgeborn.
This large, looming, robotic figure.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The last bastion of the dead, really.
Yeah. As a nothing horrible, not having horrible that would this didn't happen back when on that night she didn't die in a
No.
fire.
No.
No. As an adult, she was killed by a stray bolt of spell energy from the Undying King in the Battle of New Harbor. So, saving the life of one Penny Thistle for all you VAEL fans out there. So in the end, she was rewarded for her heroic actions by being her soul put into a Vasmagia and being made Forgeborn. And you see her now waking up in her bunk. She's just got a little unremarkable flat above a grocery store that is close to she's okay, but it's not particularly, it's not very personalized or anything, but it's serviceable, and it's close to Justice Hall because she is working for the Harbor Guard now.
Ooh. Well, on this fine morning, you hear the birds tweeting outside, gentle hubbub of the city forming around you, and your speaking stone starts to ring.
I don't know where Forgeborn keeps speaking stones. Do they wear clothes?
Maybe
Do we
it's on
have
your
pockets?
bedside table.
Cool. I will pick that up.
Hello.
You pick up the phone and you hear the pompous voice of one Principal Morrow, who has and forever will be the principal of the Sunset Academy.
Hello, Miss Salterton.
Oh, hello, Principal Morrow. How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm just I wanted to confirm whether you were still planning on attending the Sunset Academy alumni reunion this evening.
Oh, I am very excited. I wouldn't possibly go without it. I'm just excited. I want to be there and see all my friends and just have a marvelous time.
Oh, well, wonderful.
Did you get my RSVP? Or did it get lost? I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, I just thought I'd call. Well, I thought I'd call personally because I actually had a special request I thought I'd ask you.
Oh?
I was wondering, the faculty were wondering if you would like to deliver a small speech and introduce the star speaker.
Oh. Why?
Oh, well, just your recent success. Maybe you wanted to give a little speech about how your academic career has contributed to your life, and how you heroically put your life on the line to save New Harbor. So just wondered if that on the card.
Lots of people put their lives on the line to save perhaps Sergeant Growlshack would be a better choice of speaker than I.
Well, we're getting we got the impression that Captain Growlshack might be a little too busy for preparing a speech, but we thought you did so well in classes that maybe we could get you.
Oh, I mean, I didn't do anything that exciting. That's great. But if it would help, then I'm happy to do my bit.
Oh, well, it would be tremendously helpful. Thank you very much.
Did my brother RSVP? He hasn't answered any of my messages.
Right. Well, I was actually hoping that you could confirm whether or not your brother will attend. We were hoping maybe you would contact Budley.
I'll try and get him in touch with him today. I'm sure that he's been very busy with work. He's very important, and he's got a lot on. So but I'll do my best. It would be great if he was there, wouldn't it? So yes, I'll try.
It would be pretty excellent. Thank you. We'll appreciate that. Thank you so much for responding. Well, we hope to see you there.
You're very welcome. See you later, Professor, Principal. Goodbye.
Goodbye now.
Amazing. What would you like to do next? Would you like to contact your brother, or are you gonna let him be him?
I'll send him a message. Just being like, hey, you haven't responded to the RSVP for tonight. Maybe we could go together. Text me back.
XOXO. Well, then at that, we'll fly over to Old Harbor, which is a very high-end and well-to-do neighborhood of New Harbor City. Through the windows of one of the many significant historical buildings in the area is the office of a new business, a startup. Shamini, would you tell me a bit about what this office looks like, and what exactly is it that you do?
Yeah, it's like your basic financial wizardry, so like wizardry, but like financial. So like numbers and stuff, really swanky, high rise, shiny building. Just New Harbor have high rises. We built a high rise.
Sure.
So it's gonna be like investments. It's gonna be like bonds. I'm gonna be like wearing a pink shirt. Like that's my new thing, pink shirts.
Yeah.
Still quite a lot of like hair gel going on. The hair gel is like part of it, Yeah, it's really important. It's really important. I'm obviously like super busy and important, if I didn't mention that. But I will like see this message and be like, wait. and I will call my little sister, my smaller. No, she's bigger than me now. God damn it, my large and impressive sister.
Amazing. On the other side of town, of course, you do receive the phone call, Twig.
Hey, what's tonight? What's happening?
It's the reunion for our graduating class, and the whole Duelerball team are going to be there, and I thought we could get a photo, and it would be really
like
nice.
School peeps, like we haven't like hung out with them since you with your whole and the heroics and the body and the strength and the like.
No,
they don't even know that yet. Oh,
no, I'm a bit nervous about it, to be honest. I was hoping that we could go together.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, you should wait. I'll like bring you in. I'll like introduce you. Yeah, this is gonna be great because like all that lot. Like, this is great. Yeah, I'm totally coming to the school alumni whatever. Yeah, totally. Yeah, just wait for me, right? And I'll like make sure you got a good entrance and everything. Yeah, nice. It's gonna be sweet.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Anything for like my favorite sister, hero of New Harbor.
I'm your only sister.
Yeah, and like the coolest. Like, have you seen you? Very cool.
Oh, thanks. You're very. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Yeah, no, this is no. Like, I have always thought you were cool, obviously, but like,
Yeah.
I have a new respect for the guard now, you know? When you were like, I'm gonna go be in the guard, I was a bit like, hey, walking up and down a wall somewhere, wearing some janky armor. And now I'm like, you guys are
You told me that
heroes.
you didn't know what skills I could possibly give to the guard.
Well, I also, like, don't know what skills a guard could possibly use. Look, I'm just saying there are like better jobs out there, but no, it's fine. No, like it worked out, right?
Oh,
like
okay.
I know it doesn't pay
Yeah.
great, but like with the heroics, with the like being famous and all, getting a new body, like artificial body, like yeah, like maybe I said similar when Zongroff was like, oh, I'm gonna be a god, and I was like, yeah, all right, but no, like maybe I judged too hastily. Maybe it's okay.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you approve now. That's much. That means that it will be nice that you don't say bad things about me when we go to dinner with our family. I'm really excited about it. Good. You're being so nice. This is lovely. I'm so excited for tonight.
Yeah, okay, just chill, just tone it down. Just be cool, okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
New
You're right,
body,
you're right,
cool
you're right.
new you. Be cool, thank you.
Okay.
So let me do the
Shamini,
talking.
on one of Budley's screens, you see that a line go down.
Ah!
Line go down.
Okay, I gotta go, and I just hang up.
Amazing. As line go down, we're going to move across the street to the other side of. We're gonna go to the other side of town, where a halfling bursts through the door of a courtroom. Fiona,
Yes.
what state
Yay.
are you in as you are bursting into said courtroom?
I think prior to bursting into said courtroom, Ariadne is like, and then just calm and collective. Like there'll be one step in, and it's almost like a seamless transition as she sort of walks in, little kitten heels, looking immaculate. Despite probably 2 seconds before, like running at top speed, using those Duelerball skills and then just sort of comes in and is like, apologies, and then makes the way towards the desk.
You walk up the aisle and you take your place next to your new client, and the defendant in this case, who you know is called Mr. Archibald Vries, and he is quite a pompous-looking human man. You were just assigned him by your firm about 15 minutes ago, after he just fired his last attorney.
Where the hell have you been?
Oh, you must be Mr. Rees. Hello. Yes, sorry. Yes, you might need to fill me in a little bit, Mr. Rees. I believe your last attorney didn't last too long.
We don't have time now. You don't have the case file.
I looked to my suitcase or my little briefcase, and it's probably not there. It's okay, Mr. Reese.
Well, I sent it out. Why don't you have it?
Why don't... I think we're all a little stressed just now. So why don't
Stressed. I'm on trial for a crime. You're supposed to get me off.
I will do my best, Mr. Reese.
The judge bangs her gavel. Take your seat, counselor. We have a motion from the prosecution.
Yes, Your Honor. We call to the stand Officer Zongroff Growlshack of the New Harbor Guard as a witness.
Fiona, you turn and watch as the now famed Captain Zongroff Growlshack walks into the courtroom and up to the witness stand. Can you describe for me, as you get lost momentarily in your the most memorable memory you have of Zongroff?
Ooh. With the saxophone playing. I am taken back to probably a very early practice of Duelerball. And let's say things got heated and I was put on maybe a punishment of some sorts because apparently I'm too good. Kept running people into the ground. And I just got to the point where they're hitting the sort of training dummies over and over again with the bats to the point where the training dummies broke apart and the bats broke apart. And in the end, I just sort of, let's say, did what Ariadne would call an unladylike fall down in a heap and just have an emotional meltdown, essentially. You know, teenagers, puberty, halflings, all sorts of things.
It's a mess.
It's a proper mess, and maybe it starts to rain. And then in the middle of this sort of emotional meltdown, a shadow appears over the top, and looking very teary-eyed, Ariadne looks up and sees Zongroff and a hand extending down, and maybe a couple of words are exchanged about, like, you know, you really left it all out on the field, and maybe want to come in and maybe we can sort the equipment and stuff, and just that sort of actual hand of friendship rather than being punished and being judged for the emotional outburst for whatever it was. That's the sort of thing that just suddenly clicks.
And as you're remembering this memory, you are whisked out of it as the elf prosecuting the case stands and begins questioning Zongroff.
Captain Growlshack, thank you for being here today.
Yeah.
Is it true that before you placed Mr. Vries under arrest, you witnessed him attempt to steal a new speaking stone from a vendor in the Ivy Lanes?
Yes, I was out trying to get myself some lunch for 5 minutes. And lo and behold, I'm standing right there. I see your client, I see the defendant, Mr. DeVries. Just take a speaking stone. He looked me dead in the eye. I said, don't do that. He put it in his pocket and walked away. I caught up with him in about 33 seconds, and he was arrested.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you.
The judge turns to Ariadne. You're a witness, counselor?
No, you're a liar, Growlshack. You're a damn liar.
Thank you.
Archibald, we've been here every other week.
I'll have your badge.
I will stand up and I'm like, what were you getting for lunch, Zongroff?
Well, I didn't get lunch in the end because of the crime, the constant crime that there is.
But what were you aiming to have for lunch?
I don't know, maybe like a hot dog.
Are you saying that you are not really sure what you wanted for lunch, either one way or the other, and you were just sort of hoping, and you're actively looking for mischievous behavior?
Well, I was looking for a hot dog, but yes, I would say that as a trained guard, I'm always got my head on a swivel.
Do you get easily distracted? Then?
No.
It feels like you got distracted from your lunch.
I think this is the first time Zongroff actually properly looks at Ariadne, and you see a kind of like squint. I was distracted by the crime. that happened.
See, I feel that you paint a sort of interesting picture. You go out for lunch. You sounds like you don't go out that often. You're probably headed with lots of cases and work, and to be suddenly distracted from lunch, it feels like you would be distracted by anything. And my client here, although looking very suspicious as is, appearances aside, I feel that I want to speak is that you were distracted enough from your lunch to then put this man in an accusatory way because he put you into a bad mood.
Yeah, Growlshack, when all you got to
Just
hammer,
I am doing it.
everything
I'm
looks like a
doing
nail,
it.
Growlshack. Everything looks like a nail, Growlshack.
All right, this is enough. Mr. Vrees, bailiff, take the defendant back into custody. I'm calling a recess until tomorrow when Mr. Vrees can behave himself.
Yeah, everybody look out for your phones.
There's a slot. There's a slot.
Can we get that stricken from the record, please? That is.
There's a damn slot.
You all watch as two bailiffs escort a sufficiently miffed Mr. Vrees away, leaving you, basically both of you in the courtroom together.
I think the question is, I'm assuming I don't necessarily immediately recognize Ariadne.
No.
Because I'm guessing you look very different now.
Yes, I definitely. Yeah, a complete outfit change, and not as.
Not a piercing in sight.
No. No tattoos either.
But those magicked off in the divorce. Sorry, excuse me. I made that up.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Your Honor. Can I go? I've got more endless crime to deal
Nope,
with.
well, we've called a recess. You're dismissed.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm definitely packing up and nothing that's in the briefcase. I'm like, just like making awkward sort of object work.
Can I do some kind of check or something?
Yes, please.
Like, to recognize?
Roll me a perception check.
Yeah.
Wisdom plus level plus your background. The background of your choice.
I mean, background. Interesting.
Are you attempting to stay hidden, Ariadne?
Yeah, are you being silly?
I kind of don't know what I'd do because I didn't think I'd see anyone face. So I think I'm more of a let's say a unicorn rabbit in the headlights, so to speak. So I'm just sort of like
Right, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What'd you get there?
17.
If you're okay to not contest it, I think
Yeah.
17 is enough to spot
works for me. Yeah.
and clock Ariadne as your former classmate.
Ariadne?
Hey.
Hey!
Sorry, had work mode on. You know how it is.
Yeah, Zongroff, are you?
Yes.
I was on the witness stand. You
Yeah, just
would have seen
yeah.
me there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi. How are things?
There's a lot of crime. You're a lawyer now.
Yes, I am.
Oh, good. Well done.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
you
Worked
went
really
to
hard.
law school. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Worked really hard to get there.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. None of this, Well, obviously, I don't have my phone on me. I have to keep that outside the room because I don't actually allow them into the
Yeah.
courtrooms.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Or it'd be, I guess, nice to catch up or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen some stuff in the news and stuff. You've been
Oh,
doing
yeah.
quite well for yourself.
Yeah, it's just it's right place, right time. You know how it is.
Yeah. Oh well, not really, no, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, you do it in
Oh, I'm just
big law.
little things, really. Stolen sending stones and.
You just hear Mr. Vrees just shouting from the
It
back.
never happened. It never got that happened. They're just making it up. They're just making it all up.
Phone's falling out of his pocket as he's taken away to the dock.
It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time we were all together.
Yeah. I mean, graduation, I guess, maybe. I don't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yes, I did graduate in the end, but yeah.
And you're a lawyer.
Yes, worked really hard for it.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm.
Good.
Good.
Congratulate. Yeah. I said
Yeah,
that.
it's
I
been.
said that already.
Thank you, and yeah. I'm gonna go this way.
Okay. I was also going that way.
Great.
Okay, let's go this way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
As you're kind of walking in awkward silence, Zongroff, you are relieved when your speaking stone starts to vibrate, which you're meant to have left out, and you didn't.
Sometimes, yeah. I answer it. Hello.
It's your mother?
Oh.
Zongroff, is that you?
Hi. I kind of look at Ariane. Hello.
I thought you had a case. You bring your speaking stone into the courtroom with you? I thought you were they're supposed to leave those outside.
We're on recess now of the case. It's work.
Well. You remember that your mother is expecting you today to have a little coffee date.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
well,
I forgot about the thing, but I've remembered now because you've called. Sorry.
Well, it's okay because I'm not really going.
Oh, you're not going?
No. The thing is, I've sent Zektog, because they really need a talking to, and I hope you could talk some sense into them.
Mom, look, Zack's gonna do what they're gonna do.
Yeah, but they won't listen to a damn thing I say. They won't listen to a single piece of advice I give them.
I promise you, we all listen, Mom.
So I thought
we don't
you could give
necessarily
them some
follow the
advice.
advice. What advice do you want me to give them?
Not dropping out of school and heading to and going on a boat.
I mean, they're young. They want to do, I don't know, boat things. Okay. Yes, I will go speak to Zektog.
Well, good. Well, I was hoping. I've told them that you were going to take them to the alumni ceremony at sunset.
The what?
The alumni ceremony at sunset. I told them that you would go with them because they're also an alumnus, obviously.
Oh, when's that?
Tonight. I told them that you'd go with them. You're not going with them?
Oh,
Oh, well, I'm sorry if you're too busy to counsel your sibling who's in crisis. I apologize. Well, maybe I'll ask somebody else.
No, look, court ran short today.
Well, I wouldn't want to put you out.
No, I
thought spending time with your sibling. I thought you were doing more spending time with the people that matter to you, but I suppose it's all work again.
There's a lot of crime. Yes, okay, I will go to the thing. I've got where it is somewhere. I'll go. I'll see Zektog there, and I will tell them to not go live on a boat. How about that? Will that make you happy, Mum?
That if you can spare 5 minutes to tell your sibling not to go and drown at sea, that would be nice. But maybe there are no other policemen in this city.
Oh, okay, Mum. Yes, I will do that. Thank you. I love you. Yes. Okay. Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye. Bye.
I turn to Ariane and just go, work?
Yes, I also find family a lot of work as well.
Yeah, sir, you probably remember my mum.
Oh, yes, she was always came to the games. Yeah.
Yeah. She always found the time for that, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, apparently there's an alumni thing this evening. Are you doing that?
Oh, I hadn't really thought on going. You're very busy. I got to look after the cats, and the and sit in with the book club.
Look, okay, this sounds insane because I know we haven't seen each other in like a really long time, but
yeah.
Look, I've got a sibling. My little sibling Zektog is having a bit of a rough time.
Oh, okay.
They've dropped out of school. They want to go do an internship on a boat or something, which I think is, I don't have a problem with, but I'm worried that they're a bit, it's like I don't know if it's because they're having a bad time or this is going to fix the bad time. And that kind of, and I don't mean to be like really like, you were a bit, at school, like a bit like, meh.
A bit-
anyway,
so-
and
sorry,
now
sorry,
you're
sorry.
really successful though. So I
Whoa,
thought
whoa.
maybe if you were at the alumni thing, you could talk to Zekdog, and then my mother could be satisfied that someone had spoken to Zekdog.
Sorry, I was a bit what at
Just
school?
you were
What was I at school?
amazing.
Good. I'm sure I could. I'm sure I could. I mean, it was a lot of hard work, but yeah. I guess I could come and talk to your sibling about. So, do you want to go onto a boat internship?
Yeah, I
Oh.
again, I really don't know anything about boats, but
Okay.
I just no. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No. It's fine. We're all in the past. We're all new people. I mean, I wouldn't be friends with the person I was 10 years ago. I just look. Yeah. I'll. Sure. Like I said, the cats will be fine, and that book can wait. So I'll be happy to come and support you.
Awesome. Thank you. This is
Yeah.
what good fortune.
Yeah.
Gotta thank Mr. Freese for that. More background shouting. Trying to the
They're
dog.
just making it up. They just make anything that they want. The truth is just malleable now.
Oh goodness. Amazing. So I presume kind of the next thing is we're gonna head over to the alumni evening. Is that
Sounds-
the idea here?
yeah.
Does anyone want to attempt to do anything else before I smash to the evening? The answer can be no.
Do Forgeborn wear anything?
That is up to you, my friend.
Because I feel like, because I have, unfortunately, I now realized that I have a rune in the middle of my chest, and it suddenly occurs to me that people, and I think probably in the Harbor Guard, I wear some sort of
Yeah,
like,
you
I wear a breastplate or a so it's normally
Yeah.
covered. So I think that I realize that I might see the people that would recognize that rune.
Yeah.
So I'd want to make sure that, and I didn't know if it would be, triggering to people who are in a burning building. So I want to make sure that I've put something that would cover it up.
Yes, of course. So, you all, let's, pardon me 1 second. As the evening kind of descends, we will arrive at the Sunset Academy, each of your alma mater. This is a grand building that kind of stands out from the more modern schools built in the suburbs of New Harbor. This building has grand columns at the top of sweeping stairs that ascend to the entrance. There's grand tiled floors and murals depicting folklore and ancient heroics. And there is a grand kind of semi-auditorium, semi-gymnasium space that each of you will, of course, recognize from your Duelerball days on the team. You see that there are kind of pennants hung all along the ceiling of the auditorium with different teams over different years and their different accomplishments. It is now also decorated with streamers and party lights and a banner that kind of is welcoming all the alumni back to the academy. And what I'm really wondering is, who arrives? Who's the keenest? Who's the most keen of all of you to arrive?
I feel like Budley's pretty keen. Budley's like started making some imaginings in his head. So he's like made sure that Twig like didn't have Forgeborn supposed to look, but that just making sure that it's cool. And arriving like not nerdily early, but like at the perfect time to optimize socializing.
Twig,
Amazing.
as Twig walks next to Budley, she's trying to take very small, light steps and obviously has very heavy footfalls, but she's trying not to go jump, jump, jump as she like kind of goes across the, because I assume it's like a sprung floor if it's like a gymnasium, so she's trying really hard not to sound like really big and clunky, but I expect everyone's kind of turning to look like, what the hell is going on over there?
As everyone turns to look, Budley's just like, hi, just like waving at everyone.
You see, like, Principal Morrow's looking and is kind of excited.
Yeah.
You see a couple of your, like, school chums from, like, around your time. There's, like, two people in particular. There's a birdfolk called Chirp Pluma, who, like, the meanest mean girl that's ever mean girled. And then there's also Michael Chadsworth, who I'm going to let that name speak for itself. And you just see them kind of milling about, are some of the recognizable people that you know. And at some point, Twig, you're pretty certain Principal Morrow is going to want to, like, chat to you about what's going on. But what I'm wondering first is kind of as you're both entering this auditorium gymnasium again, what is the first memory that you have in this place?
I think that Twig remembers that I think she tried out for the Duelerball team like every semester and was unsuccessful. First of all, that she was too young, and then like that couldn't be an excuse anymore because she got older, and then there was whatever else. And I think maybe for a game that was coming up where there'd been a spate of unfortunate circumstances where somebody was sick and someone was injured or whatever else, they like shuffled the team around and let her be goalie. So she was very excited. Oh, we lost John.
Oh,
keep going.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I think when, and it was very much framed when she was asked, it was very much framed like it was a great honor that she'd been chosen for this game coming up, and that because she'd worked really hard, when really it was probably just because she was keen and there was no one else that wanted to come. But it was very important to her. Her brother was on the team and she was desperate for them to do something together so they'd have something to talk about.
Oh God.
and for
Budley, he's so cool, and she's not.
Cool.
So
what's Budley's memory in this place? If that's Twig's, what's Budley's?
Well, I think I might just like say to Twig as well, looking around like, God, like won so many matches, like I just like I can still smell like, you know, that like victory smell. I don't know if you ever got that, just being a goalie or whatever, but like that's good shit. Like imagine how much better a goalie you'd be now, because you're like massive. You were small before. Now you'd be like getting everything with your bat.
I would probably, I'd probably fill the gold now. Save all of the things.
We should like start a new team, right?
What, as like in real at
now?
School?
Well, like no, not like I'm not saying I want to like play children and Duelerball. I'm just like saying you would be good at it, so we should like. You know, I don't really do sports much anymore, but like I've been going to the gym a lot, and he's like flexing, and there's not really not a lot to flex, but you know, I've been like working out a bit, you know,
Oh yeah, so. you look great.
Oh yeah, cheers,
actually,
yeah,
I was gonna say something.
Twigster, cheers, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
I'm sure there is a local team that we could join if they'd let me play.
Yeah,
that would be great.
Who's gonna say no to you right now? Honestly. Hey, let's go schmooze the principal.
You absolutely like make a beeline for Principal Morrow, who again was your principal, like, and still is the principal.
For a long
he has
time.
been principal for at least 50 fucking years.
Wow.
And you see he's this small kind of halfling guy. So Twig, you just absolutely tower over him. And as he sees you, he's very excited. Like, and Budley, you notice this, doesn't twig you right away, but twigs Twig, and like immediately is extremely excited.
Twig, you're here. Wonderful.
I came with my brother.
Hey,
got-
Princey P, what's up?
Budsborough, wasn't it?
Yeah, Budley, we're the, Salterton siblings back in the old.
Oh, you two were siblings.
We're twins. We're literally twins. Yeah.
Oh well, I'm
And you know,
sorry.
is
Just
it not, like, we're very similar in like a lot of ways. I guess you heard about Twig's heroics, bravery. Hey,
so
check out.
Twig, the hero of the hour. Hey, this the fresh new body right off the battlefield, a hero's body, eh? So here for a hero. I thought you'd be good coming along, and I was just really, show off how well we sculpted such a hero.
I mean, I was just doing my job. Any other member of the guard would have done what I did,
Yeah,
exactly
Twig's-
the same.
Like interrupting, stepping in, like Twig, like basically one of their top people now. Twig, why don't you like lift up that table or something? Just like she's so strong right now, honestly. Or like
Okay,
break the legs
okay.
up, break. Oh, I know. Break the metal bits of the goal, like bend them.
Okay, and
Uh-huh.
Twig just gets a
Me-
little
well,
like bit
now.
of that and just kind of like goes.
That's property. That's property. So if we could not do that, that would be ideal.
Okay.
Could
Bends
you
it back.
Well, it needs to be.
Sorry,
It's
so
regulation. It
sorry.
needs to be straight. Do you have a,
I'll work on
do you
it.
have, do you
It'll
have
be
a
perfect
bubble
by the
rule?
time
Or
I
you can
leave.
make sure that's steady there. Wow. Excellent.
Just crushing
And what's
that.
important is that you're here and that we taught you, and you're gonna make a speech. That's
Yep.
what's important.
Yeah.
You're gonna make a speech. Damn. What are you gonna say?
I hadn't really thought about. I thought I would just
don't worry.
say,
I got you. I'll work on it for you. I'll write it for you.
Really?
You just read out what I've said. Yeah, I'll be great.
"Oh, that's such good news. Thank you. I
Um,
really appreciate that, Budley. Thank you."
Twig, just as you're kind of like having this conversation, you glance over Budley's shoulder. And can I get you to roll me a perception check, which is wisdom plus level plus your relevant background? And that's going, I would say a relevant background here is just noticing something out of the ordinary.
Noticing something out of the ordinary. Well, I mean, I've got harbor guard. So I'm
That's
guessing I would.
reasonable.
So that's a 13 plus 6, 19 plus 3, 22.
Wow. Okay. It can't be right. You can't. For half a second. Is that Priscilla? And then she's gone.
Do you think everyone from school is coming to the reunion, Budley?
Yeah, like I hope so. Like I hope Zongroff comes. Zongroff, oh my gosh. Like I just want to make sure they know, or like they're have you like bumped into them in that whole guard stuff you guys do? or...
no, Zongroff's much more important than I am, so we don't really cross paths very much.
I mean, hero of New Harbor, so like
No, I just
There
mean
is
like
that.
if anyone else on the team is going to be here, I mean, yeah, Zon obviously, Ariadne, Priscilla, anybody else that might come.
yeah, hopefully everyone will come and we'll have a great time and like just looking slightly uncomfortable but kind of like brushing it off. Like all the gang, like yeah, wild times, like old times, right? Like let's get totally wild. Let's like well, we'll probably drink actual alcohol now rather than like squash because we're cool, but like go wild on squash, but you know, with a bit of extra, have like an epic wild night. We had some good nights. Oh my god.
I mean, I don't digest anymore, so I won't be doing that. But
I'm
you
drinking for two then.
Okay. Yeah,
all right,
you do that. Yeah, have a drink for
it would be
both
good
of
if you
us.
just like pretended to drink. Like you don't want it to be weird, right?
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Just
yeah,
outside, as this conversation's happening, I think awkwardly arriving at the same time is Zongroff and Ariadne. Just what you know that thing where you're both walking towards the same thing coming from opposite directions, and you see each other from too far away, and you just have to look at each other while you're walking closer together. I think that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Can I say that it's been like 4 hours since you saw
Of
Songroff,
course.
and somehow she's like knee down, covered in mud, unclear, unspecified crime.
Oh, I didn't realize they'd I didn't get the memo about the outfit change.
Oh, I didn't have time to.
Oh,
I kind of wear my uniform
right.
all the time because I'm always working.
Yes. Yeah.
How was your day?
It's fine. Fine. Yes, I went to my I went to yoga afterwards. You know, very important to de-stress, and we did that mindfulness meeting. You know, I am who I am, and it's fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. That's our
Oh, okay.
that's our mantra. Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Good.
Mm.
Sounds
You should try it.
reassuring.
Yeah, you should try it. It actually really opens off a lot of doors. I actually like and I'll pull out the briefcase now has pamphlets. I like in case you wanted. I don't know. It feels like you haven't really got yourself together currently, and there's always space. There's always people to listen and stuff, and I'll hand over a pamphlet.
Harsh but fair.
Thank you. I will find some time after the Krav Maga lessons my mother keeps telling me. to go to.
Oh yeah. I did try that. Wasn't
Yeah,
really
I
for
would
me.
have. I wouldn't have thought mindfulness is. But I mean, it's great. You're clearly doing great.
Yeah. Well, I did try Krav Maga, and well,
Yeah.
I'm not allowed back in the building. So I had to do other routes.
Zongroff, as you're kind of just outside the building, you see coming down from the steps of the front entrance is I'm trying to decide who it is. James, luck of the draw. What NPC do you want this to be?
Nice.
Like that.
Do you want to go Morrow again?
Let's go Morrow again.
Cool.
You see Principal Morrow is calling your name specifically and rushing down the stairs at you.
You came. Obviously you came because I sent you the RSVP, and of course I know you didn't respond, but obviously you came because you knew it was gonna happen, so you were gonna, Captain Growlshack.
Principal, yes. Sorry, my RSVP must have got lost in the post.
That's funny, I sent 3 of them.
All of them did, yes.
Right. Right. And obviously you did receive the invitation to prepare a star speaker speech, right? I've not made an official announcement just because I know you're busy, but you probably prepared one, obviously, because you wouldn't want to let the school down. You know, I'm not the hero of New Harbor. You know, you're always prepared to face whatever challenges that. So we thought maybe you'd have one on just off the top of your head. Excellent, wonderful, and Ari,
Ariadne Hollow.
right? Hello, yes,
Hi.
wonderful.
Great to see you again, Principal.
Oh, wonderful to see a fellow halfling succeeding in the world.
Yes.
Drop the accent, I noticed.
Yes. Yeah. I had to drop a lot of things, quite literally.
Oh, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, wonderful to have you here.
Thank you for inviting me back. Yeah, I hope the contribution to the garden was okay. You know, I couldn't come this month to actually plant the new seedlings and stuff, but the last couple of months I've tried where I can.
Right, yes, the groundskeeper said you've been diligent.
Yeah.
Not as diligent as our hero. He's on Gralshak, Zongroff. Diligently defending the city, and you're here. And what's important is that you're here and you graduated from this school. So you're going to do a speech and it's all going to be good.
No.
Is that a no, it's no problem, or no, I would be happy to, and no, yes,
As this
no,
is
yes.
happening, Zongroff, Zektog comes up and slaps you on the back.
Hey, Zon. Ah, good to see you. Mom said you were gonna be here.
No.
What? She didn't?
What?
She said you were gonna be here specifically.
Hi.
Hi. What?
What? Do I turn around? The principal's obviously gone.
Yeah, he's fucked off. Yeah.
Are you good?
No.
What? Why? What's up?
This is my friend Ariadne.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I've been here the whole time. Hello.
Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, looking
yeah.
swanky, looking sharp.
Thank you. I've worked very hard to get this sort of thing.
I can tell. It really shows. You look
you.
excellent.
Thank you. I believe you've got some plans to go off into a boat very soon.
What? A boat? I'm not going off on a boat.
A
I'm
boat.
going off on an Imperial Commonwealth shipping freighter.
Boat.
You know
Who
what?
told you I'm going off on a boat?
Oh no! Sorry, I must have misheard. I do have some people in the office that do maritime law, so I just
Right.
yeah.
Oh,
So
awesome.
Tell me, what was sort of the motivation behind going off on?
God, just get a bit of honest labor, honest work. Really learn a craft, but also mostly just like getting out to see the world. There's so many parts of this world. I mean, the Gralshaks, we like to stick around and stay, in the city and never leave. So I just thought I'd go somewhere else other than here with all my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's good for you. Good for you. Like being stuck in the past and being stuck with like who you were and the things you did. It's better just to go away and make a clean slate.
I could not agree more. You get me.
I do.
Finally, someone normal to talk to. God.
Meanwhile, Zongroff's staring into the middle distance.
Yep.
Maybe we should head inside.
Inside.
I believe. Yes.
Great idea. They've got these little cakes, they're little pastries. They're great. You got to try them.
I love a good pastry. I actually cook all my own food.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, it's sometimes you just got to keep your hands busy, and that's what I do.
Yeah, damn. I've been living on crackers since college.
Oh, no. I want to say the best kind of, and I'll go into my routine of how I do everything. It starts with mindfulness, yoga, bake a dozen brownies. It's then 7:30. Go through that whole mindfulness mantra.
Zack talks there for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Entirely on board.
Yeah, they're getting on. It's fine.
Amazing. Yeah, you walk up into the school, and Zongroff, I'm just wondering, as you're kind of staring into the middle distance and, spiraling in a deep, dark fear of public speaking, what is the first memory that crosses your mind as you walk through these, like, hallowed halls that formed so much of your youth?
I think as we walk into the school gym, on the wall there is definitely the team pictures from previous years, just kind of 14 number I've chosen for Duelerball Team 14,
Good.
Teenagers in each time, and if you kind of scan over them, you see through the ages, like in the back there is almost inevitably a tall gangly orc. Almost every member of the Gralshak family has managed to be on the Duelerball
If you go back far enough, you see your grandmother
Yeah.
on this.
You know, just we're a real
Legacy.
tall, strong orc family who really like to join stuff. They like to be part of things. So yeah, I think there's kind of, you know, the eyes of my family staring back at me from the pictures as well.
As you get to your year, you see your team photo, and you're just taking it in for a second, all the memories flooding over you, and you see the face of one of your fellow teammates who you haven't seen for a very long time, Priscilla. And as you're looking at the picture, for half a second your eyes readjust, and you could swear for just a minute, was Priscilla stood behind you in the glass reflection?
Okay. Ugh, stress.
Of course she's not there. You just need to do public speaking, that's all. Twig, you hear the trademark exasperated of Zongroff from across the room.
Hello, Captain, Zongroff. Were we
Hello?
supposed to be in uniform? I didn't know if we had to, unofficial functions, are we still supposed to represent? I'm so sorry if we're supposed to still be in uniform.
Sorry, you a guard as well?
Yeah, I'm Twig.
Zongroff Growlshack, nice to... Twig?
Yeah, we went to school together. I know that I look a little bit different now from
Twig
school.
Salterton? Little Twiggy?
Yeah, hi. Yes. How are you?
Oh my... Sorry, I just didn't recognize you for a second, but I'm great. How are you?
Yeah, good, yeah. Yeah, on the guard too, but mostly kind of wall duty and just kind of general bits and bobs, not on big cases like the epic Captain Growlshack. But you remember my brother Budley?
Budley?
And I just kind of grabbed behind me. It's like here he is.
He was temporarily distracted, like, oh, whoa, Zongi, hey. Hey, you remember...
Hate that.
Love it. Put it on a t-shirt.
You remember, my sister Twig?
I'm sorry.
Salton siblings, yeah.
Yeah. No, man, you are legendary.
Hey, remember I was just saying, can you smell the victory still?
I was just
I feel that. Yeah.
Oh, you silly showboating, this crowd going, nah, man, you're a center of attention. It's good to see you.
How is guarding it up?
Oh, good. I do.
They paying you anymore yet?
A bit.
Nah,
I don't really have time to
think so.
spend it.
No, listen, you want a proper job, you come to me, I'll sort you out. Yeah,
Oh,
anytime.
God.
Yeah,
What do you do?
Yeah, okay, so, wizardry, financial wizardry, investments, stocks, bonds.
Okay, so what do you do?
Working on. So magic.
Yeah.
But, it makes a lot of money, basically, so, yeah, it's actually cool, yeah. It's not Duelerball, but, I just didn't think I was going to be, a realistically lucrative career, so, yeah.
Sorry, what do you
Budley
do?
was talking about us joining a Duelerball team in the city. If you ever fancy getting back into it.
A lot of people want me to
back
do
together.
stuff today. Lots of extracurriculars today.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you're far too busy. It was just an idea. It's just
Well,
just
Twig's
nice to-
Twig's gonna do it, so Twig's gonna be goalie again, we will be unbeatable, can you imagine?
Hey, we were pretty unbeatable.
Yeah, I know.
Back then.
Yeah.
Ariadne,
yeah.
you're just kind of in the background of this
Yeah.
as this is happening.
Yeah, I'm just like going, oh, because I have that sort of flashback about maybe you see the same picture that these guys saw, and then like the person in that picture isn't who I am now. So I just
Feel that.
I'm good. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. It doesn't matter. So and then I'll cycle up to Zongroff and just stand there awkwardly.
I think I'll like make eyes with Ariadne and just be like, "Oh hey."
Hey.
There's this moment of hesitation, and he goes, "Dude, yeah, you. How's things?"
Yeah, Ariadne, right? I share like an almost half a
Oh,
look with
Ariadne.
Budley, being like, it took me a second too. Like,
Ariadne was great. Like, is she coming? Because like, because
It's nice to see you too, Budley.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait a
Yeah.
second. What is this? What is this?
This is me.
What is happening?
Nothing.
What has happened here?
Nothing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I like it. I think I like it. Oh my god. I like it.
Well, I don't need you to like it. It's me.
What do you-
but,
Yo, what do you do? What are you doing?
I work in litigation. I do small courts and work very hard to get there. And
You're a lawyer.
yes,
That is law. Hey, look, I actually have some really interesting opportunities that I'd like to
I'm off the
maybe
clock.
chat to
I'm
you
off,
about.
No, I'm off the clock right now.
Legal things. This is more like you, your investments, your financial situations. This is a project I've been working on.
I see.
Something that, like, if someone were to want to get in on the ground floor. It's based
there's
on
just two police officers standing next to you as you pitch your scam.
my new Harbor Forge tokens are not a scam.
As you're pitching that
Plug coin.
idea, as you're pitching that idea, Budley, I have a question for you, Shamini.
Yeah.
What nickname did only Priscilla call Budley?
Ooh. I've only come up with like the most hideously cringe
Perfect.
Yeah.
nicknames so far, so I feel like Priscilla would have to be something a bit cool. Budtastic.
Fantastic.
You hear?
I've come up with
God damn it!
Say it,
It's a
Zack.
bad nickname. It's got too many syllables.
No, it's a good
Doesn't
nickname.
work.
And James, I'll just put you on warning for this. You hear across the way, just across the auditorium, someone just call Budtastic.
Hey, Budtastic!
Like-
And you turn and you look and you can't see where it came from.
Yeah, it's because it's a token, but the token represents
That's very kind of you, but honestly, I have no interest. I am a lawyer. That's all I do. A plant mom, if you can call it that. I don't do any of that stuff anymore.
like invest money, get rich,
Oh no.
be successful. No, okay.
Maybe Ariadne
Sure.
would be interested in the Duelerball team.
Oh my God, Twig. Oh gosh,
Hi.
Hi. I read the news. You look amazing, and thank you.
And oh,
I actually put out
You-
my hand
you'd
to
look-
shake Twig's hand.
and Twig puts her hand right down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is like
Yeah. I mean, it was nothing. I mean, litigation's so important, you know, protecting the people as well. And you look very different too.
Yeah. Well, change happens, doesn't it? It's good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Twig, like, show Ariadne the metal bending thing. Just do the thing. Go on.
You can do that whatever you want. It's fine. It's okay.
She's super strong now. Like,
yeah.
she's amazing. She's like total hero.
Yeah.
Budley's just like passing like forks and knives and things off the buffet table and just like
Yuri
Then
going.
that.
just like, yeah, is this good? Is this what you
Oh my
want?
god, have you seen that? Raw strength. Incredible.
Yeah.
So incredible.
Folks, it is actually really nice to see you.
Like just like the old times.
Yeah, back in the gym.
Yeah.
I was just asking Budley, I wonder if the whole team's going to be here. Maybe we could recreate this picture.
No. I don't think so.
You don't think they will be?
No. No, I think people move on, and change happens. So I wouldn't get your hopes up, Twig.
Are you still in touch with anyone?
No, I kind of broke ties after I finally graduated and started afresh. So it'll be wild if everyone came back tonight. But
As you say that, Fiona,
damn.
You hear the most distinct, jovial laughter that like immediately sends you back to laughing and joking and the old you and how you would tease and prod and joke with Priscilla. It's almost like you hear her laughter and then you do hear her laughter and you look.
Oh god, man.
Nothing's there.
The past is the past, but it's here we are now, and well, here we are, all of us.
All of us. Well, not all of us.
Ready for another wild night, just like old times. That's right.
No, I need to get back to my
Yeah,
plants
yeah,
at
no.
some point.
No, come on. I know you still got that party animal still in you. Yeah,
I
yeah, come
know.
on.
What party animal?
Yeah, no, we're gonna hit it hard. We're gonna, no, we'll see.
Do you remember
Budley's
the,
going
the
to
time
drink
we...
for both of us.
Well, you can drink for 3 of us, and I don't partake anymore. So
you guys remember the time that after the intramural game and we were trying to hide under the bleachers and they kept like gently collapsing and then Budley tried to find a chair to get it going and then that just broke and the next day we had to just assume that there was like you had to tell the teachers that there was like a gentle earthquake or something.
Yeah,
and
there was an earthquake. Principal
it was just a really isolated earthquake under the bleachers.
What, like, we should sneak back under the bleachers again. Check it out. See what we can get up to.
I'm not sure I'd fit under the bleachers anymore.
That's because you're huge. Oh, you're massive now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so big
Yeah.
now.
Give you some metallic slaps. Kind of hurts my hands. Like, ow.
Clang. It's
God.
Yeah.
You see that Principal Morrow is kind of eyeing both Twig and Zongroff from like up the auditorium by the stage and is like clearly gonna start making his way over to the two of you. Are there any kind of like things that you're saying or doing before this happens?
Bend this.
I stop. I just because I got in trouble last time I bounced something in front of Principal Morrow. I'm now just. I'm assuming I've got pretty
Hiding.
big hands. I'm just passing things from one hand into the other hand, but sort of trying to keep it behind my back so that Principal Morrow doesn't see all the metal things in my hand. I'm trying to like position my body in front of a pile of bent forks.
Amazing. Yeah, you see this kind of squat little halfling man very excitedly come up to the two of
Hey,
you.
Salterton, that cutlery's for everyone. Oh, yeah. you scamp. Oh.
I'll put it all back, and I'll just sit down.
You better, because it's an invoice. There's an invoice. There is an invoice. There's an invoice for school property. There is an invoice.
Oh, okay.
But you're here with the captain. Excellent. Both of you, you've been rehearsing because we got Twig.
I didn't tell you, but the guest of honor, the star speaker. We couldn't confirm, but she's here, so we've confirmed. Here we go. So you're probably rehearsing, getting ready to, you're going to introduce you, and then you're going to come out, and then you're going to say, both of you, how great it was that you were here, and that you were educated by me, by us, by me.
So you're speaking, Zongroff.
Twig, are you
How
speaking?
unexpected. I thought that you, well, obviously you're very important now, and everyone wants to hear what you have to say.
If you would like to speak, Twig, that would be fine.
Oh no, I couldn't. I think I'm only saying, introducing to people. I'm not.
Oh, come on now!
Doing
You're
any of the
both
important
speaking.
stuff.
You're both speaking. You're both equally going to be speaking. Well, not equally
And
going to be speaking.
he starts to kind of, as much as a small halfling can usher a large
Off we
orc
go, let's
and
off
a
we-
huge forge board
we got
starts to
about-
try and usher
got
you up
10
to the
Why is he
stage.
able to do this?
We
Why?
got 10 minutes. Off we go. Off we
He's
go.
probably being assisted by
No
Budley.
dawdling, no lollygagging. Moving on. Come
He's
on.
got that forearm grip of a teacher that knows how to lead a child.
Off we pop. Then off we pop.
I'm gonna be scribbling some notes and hand it to Twig and be like, speech.
Zongroff is trying to grab them for herself.
I hand over a mindfulness pamphlet and go, you know what to do.
Oh my god. So you're up at the side of the stage. And Prince
Yes,
Momoro...
we are.
Yes, you are.
So here we are. You ready to go on? We got 10 minutes. Obviously, we're going to do a big, there's going to be a fanfare. We've got the orchestra. We got a few of the old music alumni back. They're here to play you on. So it's all going to be grand. We're gonna get everybody's attention. Lights up right on the stage. It's going to be Sultan and it's going to be Growlshag. That's what we're doing. And you're ready.
The lights
And you're gonna
start
do
to
great.
dim.
And you're going to do great. And you're going to do great. You are going to do great.
The orchestra begins.
Twig,
The
you look-
orchestra ends.
You look down at the notes.
Orchestra's
Twig.
over, so
I looked
You
down
see-
at the
we're
notes.
going on. We're moving
What
on.
do the notes say?
Quite a lot of them are about financial success.
They're all selling Budcoin.
maybe mentions of
Yeah.
tokens and investment opportunities. But there's some good stuff in there as well about how school has led to this financial success, and Principal Morrow is great and the school is great. And now that you're all very rich, be wise with your money.
The school. Hello. A gathered alumni. My name is Twig Salterton, and I am very pleased to talk to you. Financial security is very important in our modern New Harbor world.
Can I get a
And-
constitution saving from you? Saving throw from you, Twig?
Yeah,
That is just your modifier, not your level.
just my modifier. Okay. That is 14.
You fail this save as you feel kind of a wave of extreme. It's that horrible feeling when you have a migraine that's somewhere between ravenous hunger and unequivocal nausea. And as you're saying these words, you see kind of at the back of the auditorium there's just this dark figure, and it's piercing eyes. It's looking at you, and you blink, you clear your eyes, and it's gone. And everyone is looking up at you expectantly.
Twig, you okay?
And the services provided at Salt Tech will all of your future stability so much better, and this and school is the place to start. Sorry.
You see
Here
Principal
to
Morrow walks
talk-
out and starts clapping.
Very good, very good. A hero, certainly a hero, excellent. And another hero here, moving on. Twig, moving
Twig, are you
on.
okay? Are you okay, Twig? Oh, jeez.
it's strange. My head feels funny.
Hi.
Go.
Yeah.
Another a tacit round of applause.
I think Zongroff's like seeing her friend looking ill has actually kind of like weirdly settled her nerves in a way. Like, she's now distracted at
John
least. Yeah, she's just. Hello, fellow students. Is everyone having a nice time?
Ariadne, can I get a
Principal Mora does
perception-
not think this
That's a lot
through.
of stuff. A lot of stilted ones so far tonight.
Ariadne, could I get a perception check from you? That's wisdom, your relevant background for spotting things, and your level.
Okay, so wisdom. Okay, it's +1, +5, and then background stuff.
What do you think is relevant for spotting something?
Well, let me tell you what I've got. I've got litigation lawyer. I've got all the emotions. I've got mindfulness master and cooking.
Well, I think you could argue
Mindfulness.
and being aware of your surroundings is quite applicable.
Yeah.
All right, so that's another +1. So it'll be +6 to this.
I'm very liberal with background uses.
That's fine. No, that's fine. That is a 9 total.
I have been asked to speak today.
As this speech is happening, what you don't see is a figure moving through the crowd. Parting the crowd, you don't hear gasps from the audience as you focused on just the abysmal performance of Zongroff.
This is so
Um,
bad.
I used to do sports in this gym. That was fun.
No.
It's too late that you see turning, looking around as they carve through the crowd. Just, God, has it been 10 years? 20 years? But that's Priscilla. And you see everyone else is seeing this too. And Zongroff, as you're speaking, you and everyone else hear an earth-shattering scream emanating from a figure in the middle of the crowd. The crowd parts around her, and you see... God, that can't be Priscilla. And you feel your stomachs drop out from under you as her clothes look tattered and filthy. Twigs line her matted hair in a grotesque crown of thorns, and she opens her mouth, and it distends further than it should. And you feel a wave of nausea as a swarm of bees emit from her mouth. Screams as the audience disperse. Priscilla begins to lift off the ground as she screams in an unearthly language you've never heard before. And that is where we're going to end our stream today.
Whoa.
Sorry we didn't have a break in the middle, but there wasn't a convenient moment. Find out what happens next time on Actual Play UK. We'll be here next week.
Yay!
My God.
All right.
Thank you so much to my fabulous players here.
the bees.
Yeah, and thank you to James, who like you all did not know this, but dealt with a lot of script changes, like a lot of changes to the notes.
Yeah.
And he did very well.
Yeah,
Thank you, James. He did it
Cheers,
live.
boys.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Can I get a big round of applause for John, the producer of Actual Play UK, who has weathered the storm this evening, dealing with the technical goblins at work. Thank you, John, for getting us through. You're, as always, wonderful. Can I get everyone to let the folks still watching know where you can be found on the internet and what podcast you hail from? I'm going to go in slight reverse order. We'll do Realms last because there's a lot of us, but we'll go reverse order from before and say, Shamini, please, could you let us know all about where you can be found?
Oh,
I
branding.
realized they didn't have any stash, but I still have this from a previous dragon meet. It is the RPGeeks. That's where I hang out. At RPGeeks DND in various places on the internet. Come check us out and have a great time, including shows that may or may not feature some of the people here today. I couldn't possibly say. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. That was great.
Lou, could you let us know where you hail from?
Well, I can't hold anything up because I ordered my Dragon Meat merch today and it hasn't arrived yet. So, but you can find me on socials at I am Lou Fryer, and you can find my podcast of Dice and Them on all of your favorite streaming platforms. We're going to be we've got a stall at Dragon Meat, so come by and say hi to us on our table, and listen out in December for our new Blades in the Dark campaign. We're taking a little 5e break, but we're going all spooky and stabby in December, just in time for Christmas, a nice stabby Christmas.
Yes.
There's nothing better than a stabby Christmas.
Right, exactly. Come check it out.
And Fiona.
Hello. So when I'm not being an absolute bitch, you can find me on What Am I Rolling?
Aw,
Which is
I think that's unfair to Ariadne.
very unfair to Ariadne.
Not that unfair.
I don't think it's that unfair at all. You can find me on What Am I Rolling, which is a twice-monthly RPG one-shot podcast where we do a whole host of other RPG systems. If you're like, I want to try and find something that's not D&D related, you're like, well, we've got loads of them to check out there. We've got some of these wonderful folks here from Realms. We did Flabbergasted. I'm sure we'll have loads of other people on at some point as we're slowly getting back into collab season. But if you're like, there's only one RPG system to rule them all, and I'm like, there isn't, but if you want to listen to some D&D lore, there's the DM's Book Club, which is a weekly book club podcast where we talk about some Dungeons and Dragons and we discuss how we can improve it and make it better for all role-playing games, no matter what the lore is. And I just want to emphasize, come to Dragon Meet. I am one of the co-hosts. No, I'm one of the coordinators. Don't get me that co-host, so that's way too high. Where we've done lots of cool live shows. A lot of the people here that you're seeing here are going to be doing their own shows. I have a couple of people in the chat as well. Come check us out. Come meet the wonderful podcasters, because one of my big things about Podcast Zone is that we want to have more people from around the UK just meeting and creating cool stuff and representing lots of different RPG systems. So come on, say hello. I might be a bit frazzled, but don't worry. Just think of me on this stream and being a bitch. That's how I normally am. I'm more frazzled in real life, so it's all good. And thank you so much.
James, where can people find you on the internet?
Hi.
And what do you do?
What do I do? I am on the incredible Realms of Peril and Glory. Zack and I are the creators of that. I do a lot of the music for it as well, but we're also in the VAEL, the main VAEL campaign, where
If you
I
like
do
this setup, this is what we do in
pretty
that.
much the same as this. It's a lot of improvised NPCs, and that's a great time. It's like this, but a much longer format, obviously. But obviously, I've been on. We've got Agon on there. We've got Nibiru on there. We've got Kids on Bikes is going to be on there at some point soon. There's a lot of amazing games on there, and you should absolutely go check it out, because we've got Zack on it, we've got Liz on it, we've got Shamini on it. It's incredible. You should definitely go check it out.
Amazing. Liz, what is your whole deal?
My whole deal.
Took it out from under you, didn't I?
Yeah, this is always whenever more than one of us on, it makes it slightly different. I'm
And
Liz
I'm also
Campbell.
from Realms of
Yeah. You can find me on social media at Liz X Campbell. Yeah. Come to Realms of Power and Glory. There's lots of series I'm in, and if you don't like me, there's lots of series that I'm not in. So
Thank you everyone for watching. I've been Zack, your game master today. You can find me on the internet at ZackFG, that's ZackFG, on all the different social media platforms that are out there. I will keep my Realms plug brief and just say we have a website, realmspod.com, where we have the faces of our beautiful guests and our beautiful players. They're all gorgeous, and we love them very much. We like looking at their faces. But what you can also do is go to the website and click on their face, and that'll take you to a page that tells you what shows they're in on our feed. So if you're like, I really like Fiona, I want to know what episode Fiona's on the stream, click on Fiona's face. Likewise for Shamini, myself, Liz, and James, and Lou when she makes an appearance, which she absolutely will. I promised it now, live on air. Hold me to it. That is all I've got for you today, apart from saying, again, just to reiterate, Dragon Meet is coming up on December 2nd. I know it's been said before, but just a reminder, we're doing a live show, Liminal London. We did a Liminal London set series on Actual Play UK, so if you like that and you think, well, that was interesting, I'd like to see that live, you can come to the show. It's included in your ticket. And many other people are going to be there. It's an amazing experience. It's truly my favorite tabletop convention. Well worth your time. Please do come out. We are going to be raiding another channel, Pendants RPG. So please do go say hi to them in the chat and say that Actual Play UK sent you with lots of love. So thank you for doing that. And I guess we'll see you all next week for even more. Bye!
bye.
Yay, raid!